Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Homestead. Thanks for joining me today. We are making some pork carnitas tacos, pork carnita tacos.
And burritos.
Well, and I'm going to make burritos later to freeze in the freezer for later. Anyways, my husband's going to chop up the cilantro and onion real tiny. I'm going to make some rice, some beans. We're just using canned beans, but I'm going to smash them and season them and stuff. All right, let's get this pork in the crock pot and get it started. Let me move my coffee mug. And get that out of the way. Some other stuff going on up here too. I'm going to make some chicken salad. And all right, dogs, calm down. My dogs are wound up today, you guys. So if you hear a bunch of commotion, that's what's going on. Okay. Boy, I feel like we're zoomed in here. Are we? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's get some water. Okay. Let's first make the seasoning for this pork carnitas. All right. So it's basically just a teaspoon of almost everything. So we're going to need some cumin, some smoked paprika, some chili powder. What else? Some oregano. And it calls for a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't know how my husband, I'm not going to say nothing. We're just going to put it in there and not say a word. Because you probably won't even taste it in there. But knowing my husband, if he knows it's in there, he'll say, blah. So, although I put that in my Mediterranean rice and he doesn't even know it. So, okay. Let's go with the oregano. Hopefully you guys can see. I don't have a lot of space here. We're going to go with a teaspoon, but we're going to double it. Because it's a big pork roast, so 2 big teaspoons of oregano. Same with the cumin, 2 heaping teaspoons. Smoked paprika, we'll do same. Need to refill it. I have this buttermilk powder in my way. There, now I can move it back a little. I need to refill my ranch, my homemade ranch. That's why I have that out. I'll show you guys how I make that too. Okay, chili powder. Oh, it's empty. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt, some pepper, good teaspoon. You can always add more. And then I'm gonna do something that the recipe does not call for, and that is some freeze-dried cilantro. Two good teaspoons of that. All right, let's mix it up. It smells great. I'm gonna go find the chili powder real quick because I do think I would like to have that in it. Did I put the oregano? Yes, I did. I was gonna refill it in case I needed to, but it's full. Okay. Then I need to refill. The cumin's pretty full. It's hard keeping track of everything you gotta refill. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go find the chili powder. Okay. Chili powder. Oh, this is dark chili powder. I'm going to just a teaspoon. Now, I sprayed my crock pot just because I don't want anything to stick. Let's stir this up. Hopefully it's enough salt. We don't want our carnitas to be bland. Maybe I will add a little more salt. Just about that much. Okay. All right. Oh, it smells so good. It smells basically like taco seasoning. I'm going to roll the orange a little to get all those juices. I'm going to leave this out because I need to do my ranch. Let's raise you up a tiny bit. And let's get this pork. I already have it on high, so it is hot already. Let's get this pork in. Okay. I've got this sucker in the sink because it's huge. Need some scissors. And let me just open it right here in the sink. Now I'm going to put the fatty skin side down. But I am going to sprinkle just a teensy bit of this stuff on there. No one's really eating that part. Just for seasonings. This is a big old pork roast. Look at this sucker. Oh. I want to really get it in the sides here. Oh yeah. Rub it in. You can season it ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and dump all of this on here. Look at that. Okay, watch out, kitty. Ew. Let me wash my hands. I also, you guys, I forgot to add the garlic and the onion and stuff. Oh, yeah. So let's do that now. I was going to add it into the seasoning mix, but it's okay. Let's add some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I'm going to add some minced garlic. So it says about 4 garlic cloves. Usually I just make my own recipe. This time I'm kind of following a recipe. I'll link it. So I'm just gonna, okay. Let's do lots of garlic. We're going to add, hopefully you guys are still here. All right, 2 bay leaves. Actually, maybe a few because these are smaller. A couple bay leaves. I've got an orange here. And I'm just gonna, when you roll it, it helps loosen up the juice. So let's just get a knife. And I'm just gonna slice it real quick. Quarter it. And throw it in. It does say to add lime too, but I only have lemon. And I need that for my orange marmalade that we're going to make in can. It calls for orange and lemon. So we're saving the lemons. Boy, my dogs are just keyed up today. My friend came over with his dog and they just left for a minute, but he's coming back. And they don't mind his dog, but it gets them real keyed up. So, I'm putting all this orange juice in there. It'll be so yummy. Okay. A can of beer. Cerveza. And I don't think it matters. Like, I don't have any Mexican beer. I don't even drink beer. So we're just going to pour it around. It's going to give it kind of a yummy flavor to simmer in. So my Instapot is kind of in the way. I had to make the dogs some food. So bear with me here. Don't have a lot of space. The pork's been cooking about 7 hours. Maybe a little more now. All right, so first I'm going to start with this. We're just making the taco rice. I don't feel like making Spanish rice from scratch. I'm out of the diced tomatoes with green chili, so let's first start the stove for that. Okay, 4 cups.
I guess I'll go with the biggest one.
We're cheating on doing these quickie rices. I think it's supposed to boil first, but whoops. It'll boil in a second. Oh no, bring all of it to a boil. And simmer for 7 minutes. So this rice cooks in like 7 minutes, so it cooks really fast. Well, let's trade. I can chop the cilantro and onion. This needs to turn down more.
Here, I'll at least get it quartered. Ready.
If we're gonna put this on the thing, then I'm gonna turn it off then. So I flipped it over, so that's why the fat's all on top now. Let's see.
It'd be interesting to see if I can utilize the tongs are not as like thick as you would think they would be. They're a little bit, they move around a bit. You'll see.
Oh yeah, it's falling apart. There's a lot of fat in here though, okay? We don't want that fat, like the skin fat.
You want to pull the veg out of it. Too.
Look at it, it's just pulling right off. Oh, yummy.
Oh, I want the skin.
It's not skin, it's fat.
I know. We'll put it in another bowl.
Look at it. And the orange peels you don't want.
Are these warm? No, they're not going to smash until they get warmer.
We'll turn them on.
I'll turn them on.
We don't want the bay leaf in there. Here, open the trash can lid.
Okay, watch out. Come on, move. It's pretty much open already. Here.
That's the only one I've got so far. This is so much meat. Look at all that pork. Look at it. Yummy. It's all shredding up nice. I feel another bone. Here it is. I think there's one more big bone.
I'm going to pick it up the next time.
We don't need the oranges. There we go.
It is, in my opinion, pork is not got neat
it's so hot
until it's crisp on the edges. And I've had it, either lots of ways because I love it so much.
I've never really had a lot of experience with it.
Oh, yummy.
The Griddle? Yeah.
Yeah. The Blackstone.
It's magical. I'm telling you.
And you're going to do the tortillas on that?
I'll do everything on it.
Oh, I need to get some cheese.
So I can still drive.
I don't know. I like both.
I like them both too.
I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder. And the beans.
I was like that too when I was
tiny
younger.
Bit of garlic.
But now I'm like, it is hard to deny the power of the taco. You can make it any which way.
Okay. I had to get cheese out of the freezer, so
rinse it off.
Just leave it right there.
So much dust on it.
They're kind of refried beans. I'm not as good at mashing because my wrists are history from grooming dogs.
Blender.
Right? I should have put them in a blender.
No, that would destroy. I like them more rough chopped.
Like rustic?
That's me. Yeah. More authentic go.
Well, why don't you come on over here then?
I'll do it.
Okay, the beans are getting nice and mashed. They are super hot. All right, dogs, hold on. The dogs want their food. Okay, I mashed the beans up pretty good. Oh, hot, hot. They're good. Those are better than the canned beans. I mean, they are canned pintos, but they're not rosaritas. They taste great. All right, the rice is almost done. They're a little bit salty. It's really hard recording a video with him here. All right. Okay, so what we've decided, we're going to, now that the carnitas have cooked 7 hours in the crock pot, we're going to take them onto the Blackstone and just char them a little bit so they get that crispy char that everyone loves with carnitas. Okay, now I think it's got the right amount of onion and cilantro.
Warm.
It's a little dark out here. We're doing the tortillas on the Blackstone.
Amazing how fast it gets viscous on the griddle. See, watch. Griddle cooking is neat.
Yeah, I like the
It's
griddle.
fast. It's so incredibly tasty.
Everything tastes good on here.
Are you ready for flipping?
I think those first 4 are.
Not quite yet.
Let's see, lift one up. There we go. Now I got a better view, better angle.
They make a light that you can clamp to this handle.
Yeah.
And it shines down. I want to get it for sure. Okay.
It's cold out here.
This one. Right. They just didn't
Oh my God, they smell so good.
Throw it on, Henry.
Keep the grease up here. That's what you want.
All right, there we go. Now chop it up. Chef. Wow. I think you're going a little overboard.
So what you want to do is spread it out.
He's like teppanyaki.
Yeah, that's what it is like.
Yeah, once it cooks off that liquid, then it'll char.
But like the
Yummy.
Carnitas at the taqueria where I used to go, they're big chunks.
Yeah, I like smaller chunks really, or shredded.
I like it.
Oh yeah, it's getting charred. Look at it.
Pork is my favorite meat.
I know.
When you want crisp, you create air pockets in between the meat.
Interesting.
That's what I've learned from.
Look, the dogs are all like, we smell it.
Okay, Henry, bring it in for. Yeah, bring it in.
Bring it in. Don't burn his hand.
Sorry that happened.
Do you have it, Henry?
I'm not bad with these. It takes practice to get to be at least this
Yum,
good.
look at that shredded
These
pork.
things are not.
Okay, friends. So I'm using these 0 carb tortillas. This is how they look on the griddle. They're little tiny ones. The guys are having just regular king size corn. All right. And they look like this on the griddle. Okay, let's see if I can point you guys downward. I'm going to just put some meat in the taco. Maybe some cilantro, onion. Point you guys up more. It's hard in this tiny kitchen. I'm going to add a little cilantro and onion to mine. A little more onion on that one. The cheese is a tiny bit frozen.
We don't need no chilies.
I'm just putting a teeny bit. It's up to you guys what you want on yours. Shad just put cilantro, onion, and his hot sauce Cholula. There we go. I'm going to put a tiny bit of green sauce. And I'll show you guys them before I put sour cream. Oh yeah, look at that.
They're not as tasty as Carnitas.
Let's give it a try.
You think? However, they have way more.
Mmm. Oh, that's good. Tiffy. Mmm. Those are delicious. Thank you guys for joining us. Please like and subscribe. Gotta feed the dogs.